he has it loaded on the thing.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I kind of always hover over it. I'm like, oh, man.
It's your dream, dude. You need to do it, man.
It is crazy.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and perfect weather. My name is Brent, a.k.a. Boo Up. I'm here with my man Rick, a.k.a. A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
I was still thinking about the whole name changing. And I think I don't remember where I heard. TikTok, of course. And the guy was like saying, he's like, yeah, I met this D&D player, and this D&D player, he was a knight and everything, but he was a unique knight. He had like ability to put people to sleep, and he was like an arc knight kind of thing or something like that, a mage knight. And then he was like, guess what he was called? The Good Knight. And I was like, that is gold. I am old. I would think I would make my username The Good Knight with a K.
No.
The cringe, yes, I know. I think I saved that video. I was like, what if I name myself like a pun or something like that?
God damn it, dude. I had no idea where that was going until you said the name. God damn it, dude.
I was like, I think I might change my username to like that. But a lot of people are telling me not to change my username. And I was like, I do, though. I want, like, everyone goes through phases.
Yeah.
I went through cold, cloudy day, shattered skies. And I need a pun.
You need a pun and not explain it to anybody. You know what I mean? It needs to be something random that only you understand for a little bit. And then after years, you can explain to people. They're like, oh, no. Rick's name was a pun this whole time. Damn it. You know what I mean?
Damn, that'd be like the master inception. Like when we're 70, and then I'm like, do you remember my name? It was like the Good Night.
Like, oh yeah, I remember that. Your avatar has like armor and stuff, and you always put people to sleep. Yeah, except I'm a knight that puts people to sleep. Like,
and then I tell them good night.
You got me.
Like shit.
Okay, I'm with it now. If you do it now, then yeah, dude, I'm 100% with it. Even if I don't understand, if you get me after years and years of inceptioning me, then I will applaud you for it. I won't even be mad. I'll just be like, oh wow, Rick got me, dude. That's so good.
You're gonna need your special hat to throw down on the ground.
I'll bring it back just for that occasion, dude.
You have like a hat for each craziness event,
and then I'll frame it after. This is the hat I threw down when Scott disappointed me. This is the hat I threw down when Rick revealed the true meaning of his username. Let's have a shrine of those shits, dude. I know we've been joking about it before, but we are really in the fucking next generation, man. I don't know. Have you been seeing reviews for everything that's coming out, man?
For the consoles, you mean?
Yeah.
So I've been watching a lot of TikTok videos.
Ooh.
But it wasn't actually the PlayStation. I saw somebody was doing the Xbox, and when he like timed it from the time he like turned on the Xbox, it was literally like 1 or 2 seconds, and it was already loaded into like a full game.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, that is crazy fast. Because even if we like, start the game, we still go through like the menu, the prompt, and it kind of does like a 2-second load, and you know what I mean, and then it loads the game of where we left off. But he pressed the button, and it was like instant. He was already inside the game playing, and I was like, dude, this is next level stuff.
Yeah,
I heard like the load times are ridiculous, but like, man, I need to get myself a console.
yeah. Especially with what were they talking about? The you could basically minimize a game and open up another game and then flip back and forth whenever. That's gonna be game changing, dude. Because I kind of do that already on the internet, with little tabs. Like go down a rabbit hole and open a bunch of tabs and then just continue with what I'm doing and then go to the next tab like, I didn't need this anyways, and go to the next tab. If we could do that with video games, that's gonna be dangerous, man.
I think so, because it's gonna say, I don't know. I think it's gonna improve our multitasking, but I think it's gonna reduce our attention span.
Oh,
so
of course.
Like we're gonna be like so used to train to like, oh man, let me play this game for literally 30 seconds. All right, let me hop back into this game for a full 30 minutes and then go back to the, you know what I mean? Like, so like if we have Tetris on the side and we're flipping back and forth. I do that already with Genshin and Ghost of Tsushima. So like when we're playing and then you guys, we kind of like do like a mini break. I'm already doing chores or tasks for Genshin.
Yeah.
On my second monitor.
I used to do that for, what do we used to play? I think I used to do that in Destiny while we were waiting for the whole raid team to jump on. I'd play like Minesweeper or fucking, while we were matchmaking, I'd play Minesweeper, just some little bullshit game on my computer while we were waiting for the PS4 to fill up. So, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing we do already, but to do it all on one console is crazy. And then knowing that at least the PlayStation 5, I don't know if Xbox has this, PlayStation 5 has a picture-in-picture, so you can keep track of your matchmaking while you're playing a totally different game. We're in the future, man.
Dude, and I wouldn't mind that too, because I was thinking like when we're playing Destiny 1, I was like, man, during the load screen, maybe we can have like the Space Invader games where you're like shooting asteroids or something like that in the meantime while we're waiting for things. But if we have two separate games going on and we're like, oh, we got to wait until everybody loads into, I don't know, to this raid. Dude, we could be playing like Dr. Mario or,
Exactly.
play some Halo real quick.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's going to be the future. I mean, the only thing I see where that kind of doesn't make sense is because the load times are so fast. But that's just within the game. We don't know how it's going to react when it comes to, network availability, loading into like a multiplayer match or matchmaking. So yeah, definitely. I feel like that's going to be a useful thing when we're waiting for motherfuckers to matchmake with us, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Really but yeah, that's a lot of what I've heard. So a lot of with the Xbox reviews is how fast everything is, kind of how accessible and good everything looks. With the PlayStation 5, the biggest reviews I see are for how quiet it is, dude. Which makes me laugh because damn, was the PlayStation 4 really that loud? And I can actually confirm it is. That PlayStation 4 Pro is fucking loud, dude.
Dude, that's what I was thinking. Like, the PlayStation 4 Pro, I was expecting it to be like quieter than the regular PS4. But then I guess it's because it's more graphics, more fans, more things.
And I guess that's what makes me realize that a console is. I always just thought a console was a console, right? But more and more, especially after building a computer, I'm realizing that all consoles are just computers, with a specific architecture and a specific operating system just to do one thing, which is play their games, right? Or whatever other apps they add on there. So when the fans do turn on, it's because essentially your console's overclocking, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's funny, and I only recently started to hear my PlayStation 4 Pro being loud is because I started reading people complaining about it being loud. So I'd never noticed it until I started reading complaints. I was like, you know what? This shit is loud. What the fuck? It's like one of those things when a person tells you, ooh, you're breathing right now. And then you actually concentrate on your breathing instead of your body just doing it automatically. I hate that shit, by the way. Dude. I hate that shit.
Yeah, like I am pretty conscious of that. Like when people says, why are you breathing so hard? And I don't realize it. I'm like, this is my normal breathing. Dang, and now I have to and then you all of a sudden you just hear me go.
try to breathe softer and shit.
Yeah, like geez, I can't control my body.
I know, man. I know. So that's the only reason I've ever heard it. But it's just hilarious how that's such an issue, that how much noise the PlayStation 5 makes is one of the biggest things, is one of the biggest features is how quiet it is, which it shouldn't be. Like, it should be about the graphics. Now, graphics wise and everything, people are saying both consoles look great. I think PlayStation 5 is more concerned with frame rate and keeping a steady 60 or 30, whatever it may be, that they're willing to lower the visual quality. So I think people were saying it'll go down to 1080 or 720, but as long as they're staying at that 60 frames. I think the Xbox doesn't compromise shit and wants to keep like that 4K image going regardless of the frame rate.
Damn.
Which is something I would much rather have a better frame rate, you know? Especially now. I think even YouTube videos for all the reviews I've watched for the next gen games have all been in 60 frames per second. I'm like, whoa. I'm definitely noticing the difference now, you know?
Yeah.
So that just makes me how long have I had a computer now? I think when I first got my computer, I think I was trying to stream Red Dead Redemption, the first one. And that game is like 20 frames per second when you play it. And I think I played a game on my computer and it was 60. My eyes have never been the same, man.
It's so different with higher frames, man. It's like your eyes, your mind awakens and you see everything. And that's why I need to get like maybe a little bit bigger monitor with a higher refresh and get that 380, I don't know, graphics card one day. But for now, that's why I was like, I need to get myself a console.
And so that's what started making me question myself, because you and I were always talking about getting Cyberpunk 2077 on PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
But technically, if I get a PlayStation 5, that's going to be way better than my PC. So should I just get it on PlayStation 5, dude?
Damn. Now that I think about it, because it is, I can say it is optimal for the PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to worry about the settings or if there's a lag or, you know, so like that's what happened with like Grand Theft Auto 5. But, you know, the advantage of the PC is, I guess, if later down the line you decide to upgrade, or if you want mods mainly. So, and then plus, you know, how many people are getting it on PC and PS5?
Yeah. Too? Wait, that is actually a big thing. The mods, man.
Yeah, like if for me, I want like extra look fancy, then yeah, I would get it for PC because I do like modding. You know, like I wanted to get Monster Hunter on PC, but it wasn't out at the time. So then now we have to stick with the handler forever.
Oh, you know what? I think you just talked me back into buying it for PlayStation because it's first person as well, and first person is infinitely, you know, easier on mouse and keyboard. You know, that, and I was just reading about a new mod they came out with for The Witcher. It's either Witcher 3 or Witcher 2. It'd be crazy if it's Witcher 2, where it's like an epilogue to the Witcher series. It's like I think it's Yennefer and Geralt's wedding, and everybody comes through, and there's like a murder mystery at the wedding and stuff.
Wait! What? Where's this? Where's this?
I'll look for it. I swear, I just saw like a trailer for this mod that people were working on for years. Yeah, man. So the fact that someone came out with that on PC as a mod, fucking day, what can they do with Cyberpunk? You know what I mean?
Exactly, and you have the whole world modding. You know, like especially like with Grand Theft Auto 5, they had a crazy amount of mods out there. You know, new game modes, new knickknacks. So that's why I was like, maybe PlayStation or PC first. But then again, like, how many people are playing on of our friends that are playing on PS5?
That's very true. Here you go.
But it's single player, right? So
very true.
We wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So it's called it's a Witcher 2 mod, which is weird because Witcher 3 has way better graphics, but maybe it was easier for them to mod Witcher 2. And it's called Farewell of the White Wolf. And yeah, it's Yennefer and Geralt wedding, dude.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. See? So, and I think Left 4 Dead 2 just came out with a big update that was completely made by the modding community. So, damn, yeah, you might have just talked me back into getting Cyberpunk on PC, man. I just hope my computer will survive.
That was my commitment. Like I was like, if it's on PC first, I'll always get it on PC first, kind of thing. But yeah, I guess cause for me, I'm still gonna get it on PC.
Yeah.
Even if I have a PS5, it's just because I want the mods and see what people do with it.
Yeah.
And, maybe there's something in the game that like a lot of people don't like, and then boom, they already have a mod to fix it. I've known like a lot of games that do that. There's like, oh, the turning is slow for they're trying to have that heavy feel or something like that when you're playing first person shooters. So there's modders that would remove that heavy feel and make it more natural. They would improve gameplay, and they do it for free.
Yeah,
so
very true.
That's what's even more crazy.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm with. What's funny too? I was just reading that they modded Baldur's Gate 3, which is an early access game. People have already modded it, so you can unlock all the strong weapons. There's like new costumes, that people have already made. I think that game's been out like a month, dude, a month or two, and yeah, there's already crazy mods like that for it. So okay, yeah, I'm buying it on PC, man.
Dude, speaking of Baldur's Gate, there is a game that my cousin was recommending. I forgot what it was called. It might have been Divinity Sin 2 or something like that. Because I was describing him how Baldur's Gate is, where it's like D&D and all that. And he said there's also a game like that. It's Divinity Sin. Let me see. It might be that. But this game is like D&D. And I looked it up to see what the reviews are, and they're giving it almost a 10 out of 10 on Steam, dude. Out of 91,000 people.
So yeah, this is the game that the people that are making Baldur's Gate made before. Was Divinity, and I think the people that own Baldur's Gate is Wizards of the Coast. They're the ones that just run D&D. I think they let Larian Studios make Baldur's Gate 3 because of Divinity. So I have heard of this. Is it? I thought it's different though. Is it exactly like D&D?
It looks like how your Baldur's Gate is. It's top down. You make decisions. He said, yeah, every decision you make affects everything, and he was like telling me that whatever race you pick, so like he was like a skeleton, and he walked into town, and then everyone was like, trying to kill him. Yeah, trying to kill him, and then he put on like a bucket over his head, and then they're like, "Oh man, did you guys see that skeleton? It was somewhere around here."
What? No way.
But it is so good. Like he's like saying like there's elves and wizards and stuff like that, and yeah, this game did. It looks like it got a 10 out of 10.
Damn. It's okay.
Crazy. Yeah. Look at 9.6 for IGN.
See, if I had more time, I would definitely jump into this, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was like, I need to get Baldur's Gate first, and then I'll hop onto this game too next.
Yeah.
He said out of all the games you've ever played, this is his second best favorite.
Oh, what?
Damn.
Okay.
That is crazy statement. And he's like, it's no joke. And I was like, okay, I'll put it on my shopping cart when
let me put this on my wish list, because I know everybody sees that. How do I add this to my wish list? No, not add to cart. Here we go. Add to wish list is what I need to do.
What?
Because
for friend.
No. See, so here's why I believe in the wish lists now, right? Because we were hanging out, I think on Discord the other day, and a friend of ours was streaming Honey Pop. And I was like, oh wow, but they already were fighting like the final boss in Honey Pop. It was just too easy for them, right? So someone was like, oh, you should play Mirror, and they didn't own Mirror. So I went on to Steam, and I was just like looking around for other games and stuff, and I saw that that friend had Mirror on their wish list. I was like, my friends bought this for me. Let me pay it forward and buy it for this friend, dude. So I bought it for him off of his wish list. And now he has Mirror. So I believe fully 100% in the wish list now, man. I'm with
dude, 100%. Like my birthday this year. Normally, I always just ask, just give me money so I can buy whatever I want. But my sister said, hey, just create an Amazon wish list and within a range, and we'll share it with the family. And I did that. Everybody got me whatever I wanted on that wish list, and I was not disappointed.
It's better than like a surprise. Yeah.
Like it was a weird surprise. It's like, because I put like maybe, I don't know, 20 items on there, and I'm only getting maybe 8 or 10, but still it was like a surprise. Like, which one on my wish list am I getting? Oh, this is exactly what I wanted.
I got all of them, dude.
And it makes it so much easier for the person buying the gifts. Like,
True.
I hate, like, it's always a guessing game, and then when I get them whatever, and then they're either disappointed or they have like a mediocre reaction, or they're like excited.
And then you feel bad.
I feel bad, so that's why I think having wish lists for everybody, not it saves lives.
Very true. Last thing about Cyberpunk, which is gonna just tie into the next thing, man. I think for sure too, I'm gonna buy Cyberpunk on PC just on the principle, because the only reason it's delayed until December, you realize we would have been playing this game next week, right?
Dude, I know. This is why I took time off. Now it's coming after I took time off.
So the only reason it's delayed until December is because it's not coming out, or is because of some issues they had with it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox One X. It's because of the next generation that they had to delay the game. So we can just stay tried and true to the PC. Just that fast. I've been convinced not to buy it on PS5 anymore. So my next question is for you, man. How do you feel? I've seen a recent trend, right, with games getting delayed, and then when they announce that they're delaying the game, the day that they announce the delay, they release a new trailer for it. Does that make you mad, or does that make you more excited?
I would think it would make me more upset.
Okay.
Because you're dangling meat in front of me. Like, if it was more planned, like, let's say 2 months in advance, and then they said, you know what? We don't want to push it too much. We want to make sure this game is solid when it comes out, so we need to work out some bugs. Sure. Okay. I don't mind that, but like, if it gets near a release date, not just this game, but any game, then they say, we're gonna have to push it back till holidays. It's like, no, that's unacceptable. I had pre-planned days to take off to play your game that I'm putting money for.
Yep. I'm 100% with you. And then on top of that, you release a trailer of the game. Why don't you stop making this trailer and start making the game, dude? This bullshit.
Yeah. Stop. It doesn't appease us. It just throws oil to the fire.
I feel like it is happening so quickly, right? Like you said, it's okay if it's months in advance. I think like with Baldur's Gate, maybe a month and a half or 2 months before it was supposed to come out, they said, we need another month. You know what I mean? Which I wasn't too upset about. And then I think after that, they released maybe weekly or every other week just an update about the game before it got released. So that was okay. Cyberpunk, they said maybe 2 weeks before it was supposed to come out, hey guys, we got to delay till December. Like, what the fuck? All right. That's kind of bullshit. But the number one offender who just did everything wrong was, it's not even a game I'm excited for. It's that All Stars Brawl or something like that. Is that what it's called?
It's the one with the PlayStation Stars.
No, it's fighting? The one. What is it called? But it's the one during the PlayStation conference where it was like people driving cars in an arena, and they could jump out of the cars. Yeah, so that was supposed to come out on launch. What is that game called?
I don't remember.
Battle Arena All Stars.
I just stopped thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's called. But that game got delayed, right? Not until even the holidays. It got delayed until next year. And when they announced the delay, they came out with a trailer for it.
That's a big no.
What are you doing, dude? Yeah, that's if you have this much material ready, just fucking put out the game and patch it later. You know what I mean? Unless it's that bad.
Yeah.
You obviously had enough material to make this trailer. You can't just come out with the game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the ultimate, just bad thing you can do, dude. Why they did that, I will have no idea. Relatedly, Square Enix announced that a lot of games that they were supposed to come out with in 2022 and 2023 are all getting delayed because of COVID. Now, this makes me nervous for many reasons, as you know why. But I won't lie. The number one reason I'm nervous is because of Final Fantasy VII Part 2, dude. What if that doesn't come out until 2025, man?
I have a feeling. Oh, we can make another bet, actually. I have a feeling. This year is 2020, so I'm going to call 2023.
Oh.
Because they probably have other games pending, and they're going to have to release, all the games next year, and then they're going to have to announce the trailer next year, and then say it's in development, and then to spend the whole 2022 making the game, and then 2023.
Damn. No, it might actually be 2025, man. Because considering they didn't start working on it until this year when the first part came out, right?
Oh, they were waiting to see how the sales were, I'm guessing.
Maybe, yeah. Or they just really hadn't planned that far ahead, I don't think. So they were planning on, writing out the story, fleshing out any changes or what they want to include this year and start working on it next year. I feel like the challenges that COVID created have just totally fucked that up. Which makes me even more scared because they just announced Final Fantasy 16, Although that game does look a lot farther along. So you would be thinking that they were working on that before this year, before COVID became a problem. But who knows how far along they are even on that, man. So, yeah, that makes me nervous. What other Square Enix games are we waiting for, really?
I think Kingdom Hearts.
Is there going to be another one?
I think so, because apparently, I don't know, a spoiler. Are you playing that game?
No. I haven't played since halfway through 2.
It ended open-ended, so it wasn't a real ending.
God.
So I guess
you're
continuing on, because the way it ended, and I saw how it ended too. It was like, oh, this is it, and it's like, no, actually, it looks like we got to go save this person.
I kind of I guess I can blame myself for this, dude. Are you
a developer?
No, this is what happens when you give a developer too much power. It's Kingdom Hearts. So similarly, right? Christopher Nolan, he made all the recent Batman movies with Christian Bale in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Batman Part 2, the one with Dark Knight, the one with the Joker. That movie was so good. They gave Christopher Nolan creative freedom to do whatever he wanted, and with that, he made Inception. He was able to make Interstellar, both great movies, But since Dark Knight did so well, he was allowed to do that. Tetsuya Nomura, the guy who basically designed the characters for Final Fantasy VII, that game was so great. He also did Brave Fencer Musashi, which is my favorite game, right?
We need a petition for that game then.
I know, to get remade. But he did so well on those two games. I'm not sure if he did Final Fantasy VIII as well, but he did so well on those two games. They gave him creative freedom to do whatever he want, and you know what we got out of that?
Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom fucking Hearts, dude. So I blame myself for that one, dude. I'm sorry, world.
He wanted to do Final Fantasy 15, so he blended it in secretly into Kingdom Hearts, and he's gonna dwell on that world.
Oh my fucking god! For what it's worth, dude, he's a great like concept artist and character designing and all that shit. But damn, dude, if he doesn't like really draw out his games to be really mysterious, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so with all these delays happening, shit, we actually might have time to play Divinity Original Sin 2 later on.
I know. That's on my checklist now.
After this initial, next gen console release titles and stuff.
When is Baldur's Gate coming out?
I don't know. They've said it could be years, man.
What? So what you have is a demo for, and it's not going to be out soon? I thought it was going to be out soon.
No, what's out is the first part of the game. So I think there's like 5 chapters or something like that.
Oh.
Or there's a number of chapters, and then this is the first chapter, essentially. Which you could finish in 7 minutes, as I've seen from speedruns, or you could be like me, and it takes you fucking 40 hours to finish the first part. Although I've run into a problem now where I'm creating new characters and having more fun with these new characters. The one rule I'm making for myself, though, is I can't save scum. I just, whatever happens in my game, I just have to roll with it, dude. I can't reload a save just because I don't like the outcome of a conversation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully these playthroughs go through a little bit faster. One playthrough I titled The Thought. I'm going to try to just romance all the women in the game, dude. Another one I titled Solo, and I'm just gonna go through the game without party members, so we'll see how it goes, man.
Damn, you could be like a next level Kirito.
Maybe, yeah. Just break
what
the game,
if you get like a special ability like that? It's like
that would be sick. I wish that was a thing where if you play an unintended route, you get this special skill that nobody else has. I think that would be pretty tight.
Like the rogue hero, or something like that.
Yeah.
Do crit damage because I don't know, but yeah, I need to get that game plus Divinity Sin 2.
Yeah,
more games on the checklist. Cyberpunk,
dude, and these are all long games, man. Just really this narrative driven choice making game. So yeah, it'll take up some time, and that's why I think it's cool too that we can have little BS games, well, not little BS games, but games that don't take up so much more time but are that much more different, kind of like Among Us, where we could just jump in for 10 minutes at a time if we wanted, or Genshin, where you could jump in for 20 minutes, do your dailies, spend all your resin and be done, just break the monotony of all those RPG story elements and stuff like that. What else is going on, dude? Mass Effect Remastered got announced, man. What's happening?
Wait a minute. Is this remaster of the first Mass Effect?
First 3.
So the whole trilogy, they're gonna remaster it again? Are they changing the ending? Because
hell no, they're not changing the ending.
I was actually interested in picking up that game until I heard that everyone was not happy with the ending and the remade ending. That's why I didn't pick it up.
I think, I don't know, man. Yeah, you could just really...
They should make it remake, not remaster.
So I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's 100% a remaster. And I think the first and second game are worth it alone.
Yeah, people are saying just stop at 2 or something.
Yeah. I don't know. The first game I played twice. I did a lawful run and a rogue run, I think is what it's called. So I was a good character and an evil character. Second one, I didn't fall in love with so much. I don't think we have enough time for this rant. but it's just because they started throwing in actual people in the game. Like graphics at that point were starting to get so good that you could throw real live actors into games that are recognizable, and I think that kind of took me out of it.
So if they threw a Mandalorian, would it take you back in?
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Plus there was like this fucking anime space ninja guy that was just too overpowered, and just like, all right, man,
Warframe in there.
Yeah, man, this is bullshit. And they were having like anime sword fights and shit like that. I was like, okay, I guess, dude. I have like force powers where I can suspend you guys in the air and just poke you with a knife, dude. Come on. How does this all work?
What do you think of games where it like changes as you play? So like for example, everything seems within, I guess, like the human realm kind of ways, and then later down the line it starts like you're saying, introducing space ninjas that like are OP and they fight like Dragon Ball Z characters. Do you like those kind of games, or would you prefer it to stay down to earth? But like with power.
If there's a good reason for it, I'll accept it. If they just introduce it kind of out of nowhere, then I don't like it. I think the problem with Mass Effect Mass Effect 2 is they introduce it, and at this point I've saved the galaxy. Spoiler alert, I've been killed and recreated and come back to life, yet this space ninja is gonna come out and just fuck up my whole team with this little space samurai sword. Like, come on, dude, I'm fucking Commander Shepard. I can fuck this guy up easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think if it makes sense, if they introduce this guy and it's just some foreign, entity, and from what from what your abilities are, you can't beat him, then that's fine. But like I said, I'm Commander Shepard, dude. I fucking fought the Revenants, all this bullshit. There's no way this like Winter Soldier motherfucker is gonna kill me,
Yeah.
So I think that's what I couldn't really connect with on that one. There's just a lot different. I think at that point Mass Effect was getting really, really mainstream as well. So it took away from the original and how it was a little bit more tedious and more RPG driven. They wanted to make it's kind of like what happened with Game of Thrones, right? It's like in the beginning it was a little bit more tedious and more political and stuff like that, and then as time went on it was all about like being a meme and giving people those moments to look forward to, and they were getting in on all the inside jokes that all the fans were making. Like, all right, dude, it's kind of overbearing. I want the story to be its own story and the fans to be separate. So
yeah,
I think that's what I didn't like about it. But if I could play it all in once, remastered, without any bugs, in one story that connects, because it will connect, I will definitely, I'll buy it. I think it'll be good. You just have to get past the space ninjas, dude. What else is going on, man? Destiny 2 is getting rid of a bunch of old story content. Have we played a game like this before? I think City of Heroes did that, where after a certain patch or a certain issue came out, they got rid of a bunch of missions.
Wait a minute. They're getting rid of story?
Yeah. Or
is it
I don't know about story, but old content for sure. Like they're getting rid of maybe some expansion missions or something like that, just because now at the point in time where Destiny 2 is, as far as the story goes, all that stuff doesn't matter anymore, or it's already resolved,
I don't know how I feel about that. I think they should keep it until you get past whatever, I don't know, the next level mission, and then it like disappears on that player screen.
That's what I think too. And that way you don't get anybody smurfing or fucking you up too much, where they're overpowered for all your content. At the same time though, well, no, because you can't even say that, because Destiny 2 is free, I think. So fuck it. Like, I was just thinking, well, there's no way you're going to matchmake with anybody because you're at essentially this content level of the game.
Oh.
you know. But no, Destiny's free. If you wanted to get someone in, you could just introduce them, man. Yeah, I don't know. But as a result of this too, I guess older items and weapons that don't exist and what's moving forward are just getting deleted as well. So for someone like me, who's a pack rat, that kind of hurts my feelings a little bit.
They're deleting the Hawk Moon. That hurts my feelings.
Like for me, man, I was definitely one of those people that kept the starting gun in Destiny 1. You know, that little bullshit, like,
yeah,
where the scope is broken and shit. I kept that for no reason, dude. I mean, ultimately, I think they did incorporate it to where you could turn it into exotic. But yeah, that wasn't until years after. But yeah, I just keep shit. Don't remember why I keep shit.
Man, so they should have done that with the stranger's rifle too.
Shit,
gave us that rifle, and I don't even know what the purpose of it is still. Mm-hmm. Maybe it could have. I don't know.
Wait, are they bringing her back? Isn't that what you told me? Like she's finally gonna come back from her time traveling.
And then I don't know if the expansion's out yet, but there's a trailer of her fighting. I don't remember fighting things, and you like are helping her fight those things.
Okay. Damn, yeah, man, we'll never know.
I think, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all I got this week, man. What have you been playing? I've been playing just Genshin every day, basically, just going in there and doing my dailies.
You forgot, we beat the raid.
We did. We beat it on Sunday. Damn, dude.
Stressful.
That was fucking funny, though. I like how that worked out. I was just talking to Eric about it yesterday. The raid is split up into 3 parts. We did 1 part on Friday, 1 part on Saturday, and 1 part on Sunday. It definitely took us a day to beat each part, dude.
Which is cool, because, you know, my cousin was saying, like, there's a lot of people that are not completing the raid, and I was like, oh yeah, this is just our Destiny raiding.
Yeah.
Abilities.
I heard you guys were doing nightmare mode though. Is that worth it? Like, do you get stronger items?
I don't think. Well, for what it's worth, I don't think it's worth it, because we can do the last mission on the raid, and we're gonna get good drops. Or can you do any raid mission, whatever?
Yeah,
beat it in an hour. That's roughly the same, but. For when I did Nightmare, we can barely beat the first wave, and it takes roughly 10 minutes to do so. I guess, you know, if you only do it like the first wave, then you get 1 drop.
Sure.
And it's like roughly between 105 to 110.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you can do it that way. You know, we can just keep failing the first missions.
Yeah.
Or first wave, and then still get a drop.
So you're talking about survival mode, right?
Yeah.
So, and see, this hurts me to say as a Dark Souls fan, but do you think Nightmare mode is too hard? Like, do you?
I think it's way beyond our, not even leveled, like because beyond expertise, kills, and you know.
I get it adding in the just all demons all the time. That's fine with me. But so whenever you're outside of your checkpoint for those arrows to rain down on you and for you to be unable to kill the turrets or do anything about it, this is kind of bullshit, dude. Don't you think? That's not just us being not skilled enough. That's just like being hard for just being hard, right?
Yeah, that 2 people went down last time I played, and it is horrible because you can't revive them. And I'm like thinking, how do you revive somebody outside the circle? Because every time I tried reviving Eric, I was getting shot, and then I would, you know, try to wait as soon, you know, time it. But no matter what timing it was, I still wasn't able to revive him until another player stepped out and he was getting shot, and then that's where I was able to revive Eric. And I was like, this is ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
There's no window to revive anybody unless everybody's outside the circle.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is too much to handle when all the enemies are shooting crows.
Yeah.
Arrows, and they're all demons.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not just me, man. Like, it hurts me to say that just because, we're such into Dark Souls and all that stuff. But, like, goddamn, dude, that is a little bit unreasonable game. Come on.
Yeah. Yep, not worth it. Not worth.
But yeah, dude, I got one of the best drops, I think, from the raid. I got this smoke bomb that knocks people back. And I think my sword gives me a perk where I can execute people that have been knocked back,
Oh, damn.
So
damn, that's a perfect combo.
Yeah, it just works out super perfectly, man. But yeah, I think now it's just all about leveling up different classes. I think the Ronin class for sure, we get a lot of use out of his revive ability and his heals. So, yeah, man, I'm ready to keep playing that. I definitely want to do the raid again and try it out with all the knowledge that we have to see if we just run train through that shit and finish it in 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude.
I think I might be samurai now.
Ooh, okay.
I'm growing fond of it because when I was playing with Eric, I don't know. I kill just about the same as a hunter, but the thing is, I don't have to worry about dodging or, you know what I mean? Like, it really, and then the animations of when he does his special and he does he sweeps the blood off of his sword.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Pretty glued to that. So I think I might be playing Samurai for a bit. And then I'll probably move on to Ronin and Ghost.
Yeah, I just want to get the bombs, dude. As a Ronin, I just want to get the bombs. So I could just.
I know. They said I equipped the arrows, and I was like, oh, I thought you just get everything. Never mind.
I have to wait for a drop. God damn it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember getting a bomb ever. And we played this forever.
What else is going on? Oh, speaking of Dark Souls, it's confirmed that on the PlayStation 5, Dark Souls and Demon Souls, I think Dark Souls 3, I don't know if Dark Souls 2, maybe, but Dark Souls 2 already runs at 60 frames per second. But yeah, all those games are going to be updated for PlayStation 5 to run at 60 frames, which for Dark Souls 3, that's going to be great, dude. I've only ever played it on PlayStation, so I don't know what it looks like running smoothly on a computer. So I'm excited to play that again.
PlayStation 5. Do I have to rebuy the game? Because I do have it on PS4 and I've never played it yet.
Oh, no, you don't. It's backwards compatible, dude.
Dude.
Well, you have to call off that?
Happy.
Oh, we
dude, hell yeah. I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help. Dude.
So, that's all cool. I think Sekiro, too. Sekiro is going to be updated. It's going to run at 60 frames. The saddest part of this whole thing is Bloodborne won't have an update, dude. It's still gonna run.
That does not make sense.
Frames.
Like,
I know
everybody wants to play Bloodborne, and they're not listening to the people.
It's the best one. That's the only one we care about, dude. It's like when Square was coming out with all the Final Fantasy re-releases, except for 8. Like, I love
8.
I love all the Final Fantasies, but 8 is my shit, dude. That came out at the right time for me. I have such good memories with that. Come the fuck on. Why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully this means that they are putting more attention and care into it and will just give us an update later.
Or they're having number 2 come out.
Shit, that's the dream. But there is already a group of people who have unlocked the frames and have a 60 FPS version of Bloodborne. I think the only thing is you have to play it on a factory reset PlayStation 4, I think is the only way you'll be able to play it. Which in that case, I might be down to do. But
after you get your PS5 though.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, come on. I don't know who's even responsible for this. Come on, From Software. Come on, Sony. Just give us the game we want, dude. In a way we want to play it, bros. Come on, dude. Bullshit.
Yep.
But yeah, no, dude, I'm excited actually. I'm super down to play that again with you, man. I think
hell yeah.
Dark Souls 3 has so much in it, dude. Even with the DLCs, I want to say there is a boss like in Demon Souls where you actually have to fight another player, and I want to say it's in one of the DLCs. So that should be pretty fun if we team up.
Demon Souls, the tower thing.
Yeah, but there's someone like that. I think there's a boss like that in Dark Souls 3. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need your help, dude.
Yeah, in one of the DLCs, I think there is a boss like that. So that should be good. What else, man? What else? Yeah, PlayStation 5 comes out this week. I got charged for it, so my credit card kind of hurts, but I'm trading one of my friends because I got the disc version. I'm gonna trade with someone and get their digital version, so at least I make a little bit of money back. It's just up in the air.
Wait, on the PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just up in the air on when I actually get it. I got it from Target, and I think their estimate is it's not on the release date, which makes me sad. But if I get it before the weekend ends, I will be happy, dude. Until he spends some time.
I know. I've been checking every day. I was like, oh man, just small window. Someone put it in stock for like 2 seconds. I'm ready.
I know. I've been like playing my PlayStation 4. I was just been playing Genshin on there, right? And then last night I was playing Genshin. I finished my dailies, and I closed it. I was about to turn my PlayStation off, and I just took one more look down memory lane at all the games that were in there. I ended up spending like 15 minutes playing Red Dead 2. I jumped into Neo 2 because it's all my new TV as well, right? So I'm just experiencing all these again. Dude, Neo 2 has a bunch of DLC. Like I jumped into a new mission, like fighting fucking samurai pirates and shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Oh, we still gotta do that because
well, we have time.
I don't remember when
definitely
we
check that out too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it really feels like I'm saying goodbye to the PlayStation 4. But for better things though, because the PlayStation 5 is almost here, man.
Almost here.
Hopefully I can give my first hand, and Rick can give his first hand experiences with it next week, dude.
Nice.
Anything else you got going on? Anything else? Dude, I got my Switch back and haven't touched it.
Dude, I haven't touched it for a while. See, either.
And some people are starting to play fucking I've seen a lot of Animal Crossing go around because they had like a Halloween event too. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that is it for us this week. We will see you guys next week with the next generation, hopefully. Dude, I'm just nervous. What if I don't get it? I'm just gonna be crying all next podcast, dude.
No. Maybe the day before. Maybe they're like, you know what? You got early access right now.
Nah, I've spent all my good luck and good karma with Final Fantasy, like I said, so they're gonna fuck me on this one. Well, yeah, so we'll either be happy next week or super crying. But till then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
If you want to save lives, make sure you have a wish list.
All right, see you next week.